All right, that's what we were fighting. It's orange peel. So basically, there's still a tiny bit left in there, but I'm not worried about that. And it's got that's actual paint. That's just a black paint. See, it's black paint. So that dust on there is the paint. I'll sand it on it again. I think I put about 6 hours of sanding into this, and I probably need to touch this up. I don't know if I showed this in the other videos, but you know, again, this looked more like this, so that's pretty smooth now. And in fact, it has a reflection. That's a 2000 grit. I still don't think I have this done good enough up here, but I'm gonna go ahead and start polishing this stuff, try to get a shine back out of it. I did this front area again. It's not perfect in these areas, but I can't get it all perfect. Missing like the corner here, but I don't think people are going to pick it too much. I didn't want to mess with this ridge, but I got the main area. I came and did these, even though they're imperfections. Hopefully that'll shine up, but that's, people see them little niblets. They just ain't too bad. Didn't do the front corner, didn't want to get all up in that. So again, it's kind of hard to tell if this is done, but it's looking pretty good. This side is what I was trying to get to yesterday. I think it's good. You know, again, that's where I missed the stuff. So hopefully we can polish this, and like from here you can tell really that 2000 does really have a shine to it still, a reflection in it. So hopefully that'll start buffing out. It's gonna be a lot of work buffing. So I'm gonna try to get some shine. Maybe I'll just try to work on this front hood area and then start working my way back. Maybe after that dries I can see whether that's complete. Do some sanding on it, but I'll try to get some of it done. Okay, I'm gonna do 3 sections here. I started to try to just polish it. Wasn't happy with it. I'm going to a cut. So I polished that, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it. So that's not done. I'm going to cut these 2 and then polish that one so you can see the transition between the 3. This is medium cut mirror glaze. These are pretty expensive. These are like 20 bucks a bottle, but they have different grades. Heavy cut. I'm pretty sure I have a heavy cut somewhere, just not in this package. And then a 3, so I'm going to a 7 to a 3, and you'll be able to see the difference. So let me do those real quick. I can already see myself in the shine, so it's kind of bogus, but it's really looks like that. So basically you just get some on there. I like to get mine wet and then kind of put this around on there without the machine even going. Kind of lube it up a little bit, and this stuff dries pretty fast, so you gotta just keep polishing it in there. So basically I got mine, I think it's a Harbor Freight Drill Master on number 4. When you pull the trigger, it starts out kind of slow and it flings that stuff everywhere. So you need to work on this where it ain't gonna fling stuff. But basically you're not putting any pressure. I'm doing it with one hand, no pressure. You see how it's real light, just to coat that up on there, because you're polishing, not grinding on it. So basically that's all there is to it, but you got to do a couple times to get the cut in there. So I'm going to pretty much do this till it dries, and I wish I had a little video stand here and I just do it till it's done, but see, it's already drying. So you want to polish this out. Let me do that real quick. Basically what I'm doing, about 2 or 3 times, you can kind of tell when it's starting to go back to glossiness, getting dry, but it has the haze on there, so it never really cleans up. It's kind of like this, it's all hazy because it's got the film on there. You got to wash that back off. Finally disintegrated, and I don't want to continue to use this because if I get over on that edge, it's going to cut into the paint. So basically I was getting on the side of it a little bit, I've done most of the car with this except for that last panel. I'll just have to go get a new pad. I don't want a chance messing it up. So done pretty much the car with the cut. I want to do that front fender so you can see the difference of the 1, 2, 3. You can already see the 2000 and cut, and I already cut the front one to match. So let's get on that forward one. Okay, sanded, 2000, cut, and polish. And notice even here the way the water sticks to it. The water's sticking to that. It's already nice and polished. You can see I missed a few spots, so I'll have to hit that again. But notice when I wash this how the water doesn't really want to cling, kind of like when you wax it. So let's let this dry and we'll look at the 3, and I'll go ahead and start working on this other side a little bit. Now I can see my goofy reflection in there. Got hearing protection on to run that thing, and I got clear safety glasses on because it throws stuff. And in fact, one time I was doing a car and that got wrapped up in the antenna and hit me right there with the end of that antenna, just whap, and I was almost put my eye out. So better to have some safety glasses on when you're running something like that, because if it grabs something, it could just flick it right in your face, chip a tooth, knock out an eye. Now here's a good example of a transition. See how it's painted, not been sanded, how glossy that is. That's the way I want this look. And I don't know if it's because it's damp or my cut's not thin enough. When I go to Harbor Freight, I want to see if I can get even a lighter cut so I can cut this, make it really look good. I have this turtle wax that I've used. That says polishing compound. And then we got this Restore, cleans, polishes, and waxes all in one step. So I've used that before, but this really good. Just turtle wax, but it's premium, so it must be finer than that. It must just be so that's like 10 bucks. I could go buy some more of that and put on there. And let's see if this is dried. I've done this whole side, so that's looking pretty good. I'm happy with that. Haven't done the hood yet or the roof. This side, it's still wet, and that section right there isn't done very good. But if you look, can't tell much difference, especially in the camera. You can see that's starting to shine right there. But again, I'm not real happy with that yet. I'd like for that to be shinier. I see all them scratches in there still, but I'll put like 5 coats of paints. That's why I got orange peel. See, that's what we were working with. Orange peel here. And I didn't think that was gonna look quality enough, but you know, basically I want this paint to shine up like that. So that's getting better. That you can tell is definitely 2000. Like this. Basically, I didn't sand any of this front piece, but I hit it with the polisher. So you can't really see much transition in that. So that's getting pretty close. That's got some haze to it where that's shiny, but again, there's that orange peel. But I was kind of worried about trying to get up here and undoing the orange peel. So there you go, transition. And that's not buffed well enough. So that's the thing, once you get out here, you'll be able to see that needs to be better. And I can still see the haze on there. Yeah, I'm not real happy with that yet. I mean, that's looking good, but from 5 feet away, I can still see the haze in it. So there you go. That one hadn't been done at all. So definitely a huge difference. So let me just keep working and I'll take a final. I'm about done with it for today. Maybe I'll try to polish it all except for that rear quarter. Maybe I'll take a break. More big thing, you don't want to do this when your paint's hot or out in the sunshine. I know it's Starting to get sun coming up, so it's making me think about it. I'm working in the shade here. It's early morning. Temperature of this paint, just outside temperature, it's probably mid 70s. So basically that's what you want to do. Don't do it out there in the sunshine, you'll burn. Basically the key is to polish it and not go too far and burn it or chip it up. I saw something while I was sanding here. So that's a pretty good imperfection in the paint right there, and it was trying to burn that up out of there because it was grabbing it and throwing that across there. So really I should have get a little bit of sandpaper and smooth that out a little bit so that foam pad it and grabbing it. But you know, really that's all I've really seen here, so looking a whole lot better. All right, at this point it's hard to tell what's what. They're talking about making sure you rub all this stuff off, so you can see how it's puddling up. So I don't want to do the final stage. I'd like to wash this. I'm basically using, I went to buy another blue one. They were all out of the blue. I got a one for the medium cutting, and that's what this says. Compounding and cutting. Then we have the swirl remover, which is a number 3, and that's what I've used with this, and that says polishing. And this new one that I got was listed as finishing, and what I bought was a show car glaze, so I'm hoping that'll do the trick. Now, I'm sure I've missed some spots, like around these doors, but again, I can't really tell what's haze and what's what. So I'm going to wash it with some soap, get all that off of there, and then I'm going to polish it with this the glaze and a new pad, and we'll see if that comes out nice. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty damn good. If I walked away from this right now, most people would probably say that was great. Now I don't know how good this looks, see, because once you wash it, get all that off, that haze is going to come off of there. So let me wash it, see what it looks like, polish it, and then we're going to wax it. This should be looking good. Now this is looking pretty good, but you can see in that reflection that this is that quarter that I didn't catch up with. So this quarter needs to be hit. In fact, I'm not even 100% sure. That quarter, that fender looks pretty doggone good. But this one, and the hood, I mean, really, I should try to hit it with the polishing one again and try to polish that, and just kind of quit. I'm getting tired. I want to get all crazy. In fact, I don't even think I want to try to do the buffing one, but maybe we'll just try the buffing one on that front fender for the fun of it. But tomorrow I get up, maybe cut this again, and I should just try to do it now, but I'm getting tired, and that's not a good thing. You don't want to be tired, be trying to do this, you'll mess something up. That was pretty easy. That polish went on, and for a backyard paint job, it's picking up more in the camera than I can actually see with my eye. And once that's waxed, man, that's just gonna be, that whole car looks like that. That's gonna be really nice. But this still got the haze on it. That's the difference. You can see the difference between that and that. So I need to work that a little bit more, or just go ahead and polish it. So I might try just to go ahead and hit that with some polish, see if I can buff it out. But I'm seeing a lot of spots that I missed. Maybe that polish will take it out. Let me hit this door, and if that cleans up that door as good as that, we'll just keep on moving around the car till the whole thing's done.